welcome to the great Australian outback. We're back in the cadet and we have just taken off, and I have no idea where we're supposed to go. We have to travel in like the literal opposite direction and gently climb this plane out. We don't want to like rush it because this plane stalls out super easily. A gentle climb out, ever so slightly. Oh, we're not done with the turn because we have to be parallel with the runway. Nope, not yet. Nope, keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. And nope, still a little bit more. Still a little bit more. And scene.
Brisbane Center, Robin Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is type Robin
Oh,
DR.
look at that, there's a small road snaking through the woods.
Request flight following.
A small teeny weeny wicked road. I don't know if you heard that, but as you fly further and further away from like the ATC source, the transmission gets more and more garbled. So there's like an attenuation that's happening. So it's like, it sounds really bad because, you know, you're like flying further and further away from it, from like the ATC transmission, which is like, in my opinion, an underrated feature. Like it adds like a small layer of realism onto the sim that most people just don't like notice. I don't know if X-Plane supports this because I haven't like played X-Plane, but you know, at least in flight sim, that's like, I really appreciate that. And it looks like we have quite a ways to go. We have quite a ways to go. We got a couple of houses down there. I wonder who lives there. No, like seriously. What if like they watch this video? That would be cool. Or just, does this thing even have an autopilot? It has buttons. Okay, those are the landing lights, beacon nav lights. Yeah. Yeah. No autopilot. This thing is like completely manual. And there's the moon, and this is rural Australia. I don't know why, but I kind of expected like the ground to be redder. Or like if you watch my flight into Cochin, like I don't know, I posted that like a week ago or something, I guess. Like you saw how red the ground was. I was kind of expecting something along those lines. This is all lush and green, and it looks beautiful. And we have a little overpass.
Yankee Sierra Whiskey Kilo traffic Robin Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra 11 miles southwest, 1,100 feet inbound to land, runway 17.
What do you mean inbound to land? We're nowhere near the airport. Like, bro, look at that. I know you think it's close, but this plane flies like at 20 miles an hour. It's gonna take us forever to get there. Our virtual co-pilot is a little bit too enthusiastic. Is that a river or a road? That looks like a river. And it looks like the forests are giving way to vast flatlands. Yep, we're now. We just need to like keep this heading of. It's like what, 62? Is this like a French plane? Because like, look at all of this. This is just like nuit, jour. Ooh, that's pretty. But where is this runway that you speak of, co-pilot? Okay, you know what? It's near the river. Like, you know, you can see that it's near a river. So I'm guessing it's somewhere there. It's a grass runway, so it's gonna be like kind of hard to find that among all of the trees and stuff. How cool is that? Look at that. That is handwritten. 11/10/2018. That's cool. That's a little bit of detail that I didn't notice before. That's nice. Good for you, Microsoft. Like, you know, there's like a lot of detail that has gone into this sim. Is that the runway? Is that the grass runway? Hold on, I'm just gonna like... I'm gonna fly towards it. No, that's not the runway, that's a road. Oh. Almost landed on a road. Where is this runway that you speak of? Where is it? It's got to be like near that bend in the river. From what we saw on the map, it has to be like there somewhere. And we still don't know the orientation of the runway, so I have no idea how to orient the plane. Like, see? Nothing. Where is... I know this is supposed to be a relaxing flight through rural Australia, but I'm like really stressed about where the runway is. Like, where are you? And we're like going off course. I swear, if we don't find a runway soon, I'm just gonna like put it down in one of these fields and just call it a day. Is that the runway? how do pilots even fly these routes in real life? I mean, they probably know this land like the back of their hand, but still, how do they fly for the first time? I think I'm like supposed to be coming up on the airport like right now. There it is. Look at that. I'm like right over the airport. I'm just gonna like fly out and then turn and come back in for a smooth Whittle touchdown. It's a small little grass runway. It's a cute little runway. And we should be turning. There we go. Oh boy. And with that, we are all set up for our customary landing bounce. It wouldn't be a fantastic landing without a bounce. Actually, we're like bleeding off airspeed quite quickly. Like, really, we're like, we can float just a little bit just to bleed off some of that airspeed. Like, look at that. This is now, this, hopefully we don't bounce. Look at that, we bled off so much airspeed. I think we're gonna overshoot by just a little bit. We're headed straight for those houses. And come on, stop, baby, stop. And would you look at that? Why aren't you stopping? We're on the ground, safe and sound. Thought I engaged the parking brake, but I didn't. Look at that, we're on the ground, all safe and sound. Well, that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. This has been a fun flight.